Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to an update video. Today there are some skilling outfits in minigames and some new chatbox options which are interesting. The skilling outfits in minigames are actually pretty damn cool because the only way you could get them before was Treasure Hunter, and now you can just get them by playing your favorite minigames and stuff like that, which is great too if you want to do spotlight minigames, because I believe all of the minigames that are now on here for earning these can be a spotlight minigame, so that's pretty great. So the ones that they have put in so far are the Artisan, which is crafting. You can get it from Stealing Creation, bought from the reward shop. The Blacksmith, the smithing one from Artisan's Workshop. It's a random chance when you successfully smith ceremonial swords. Increased chance if you get it perfect. The Botanist is from Flash Powder Factory, bought from the reward shop, of course. Farmer or Farming is from Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza, bought from the reward shop. Fletcher is from Stealing Creation, again, bought from the reward shop. And Nimble, which is the agility one, is gotten from the Pit, which is a random chance on completion, successful or not. However, your chances are higher if you do a successful completion. So note that the corresponding headpiece enhancement items are not currently obtainable via these methods. So the enhancement ones, for example, the Blacksmith gives you 30 coal a day or something like that, is not obtainable through this. You have to get that still through Treasure Hunter. So if you're looking for those pieces and stuff, maybe get your full outfits of these, wait for an event with the skilling outfits going on, and obtain that when you can. Also to note that Iron Man players can play Stealing Creation, only being able to get the crafting and fletching outfits, not being able to get any other rewards, but they can play it to get those outfits. So that's pretty awesome too. The new chatbox options are kind of interesting. The chatbox now has two modes, switchable by clicking the new cog icon in the chat interface, which is in the top right corner. The first mode is very similar to the chatbox that you know very well. They've just replaced the old hamburger icon with a cog and moved the filter button to the right to sit alongside it. The new alternative has a range of the most used options immediately at hand, pretty close there by the cog, and you can arrange those and stuff like that and click them away by just clicking the cog again. In that mode, you can also collapse the icons at the top if you want to keep it more tidy. So if you're not using some of those icons at the current time, you can kind of just collapse them in, which is nice. And of course, feedback is very appreciated. There's also some patch notes, including some free-to-play patch notes. We'll go through the member ones first. So the member ones, the Wilderness Sword 4 can now be reclaimed by Mr. X in Edgeville for 100k. The Junk Refiner can now be used all in one and will adjust to display how many components a player can receive based on the charges and junk available. Soothsayer Sybil has more to say about the one true triumphant warden, which is lovely. Friends list and friend chat dividers once again remember their positions upon logging in, so that's pretty nice, because that was screwing up for quite a while. Dungeoneering map, there's a lower transparency in the color border to help it stand out a little bit more, and now automatically updates with the player markers when either teleporting to a gatestone or using a home teleport. Portals and teleports, players can now teleport to the inside of the door to Telos when using the Max Guild's bossing portal, so no longer outside of it. The next bossing portal will now teleport players outside of the main door if the ancient ceremonial equipment is equipped. Now for free-to-play updates, Split Bark Armor is now equipable and tradable for free players. This can be made with original ingredients by Wizard Jalarest in the Wizard's Tower. Snakeskin Armor, Turth Boots, Basilisk Boots are all now equipable for free players, as are crossbows and bolts up to and including Rune, unless locked behind members' content. So I assume the specialty enchanted ones are going to be not available, so just regular bolts. So no gem-tipped or enchanted bolts, I would imagine, are usable, but the regular bolts are, so that's very interesting. You can use up to Rune now instead of just the shitty regular crossbow with bronze, so that's interesting. Hollow Bark, Fine Cloth, and Snake Skin / Hide are now tradable for free players. A large variety of combat abilities are now available on Free World, so that's interesting. Free players can now use the price checker on members' items, so that's very important, especially if you're a returning player and you want to know the value of some of your items and you're not paying for membership. That's actually quite important, so that's pretty great. Awesome. So that is it for the updates and stuff today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.